Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RSR Video Email Bag Show. Now here's the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing, your host, Bad Brad Berkowitz. Forget about it.
Out of the blue light, I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started into hum. Still, it's a real good bet. The best is yet to come.
Hey folks, good evening from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and welcome, as Debbie said in the opening, to the RSR Video Email Bag Show. Now, we are up to 624 subscribers. We picked up 10 more subscribers just from our last show. Now, don't forget, hit that frickin' button and subscribe. And if you come and you subscribe, once we hit 700 subscribers, we're going to randomly pick a winner. And what do you win? Wait for it. A personally autographed, signed picture from the one, the only, Larry, the Easton Assassin Holmes, the former WBC and IBF heavyweight champion of the world from 1978 to 1985. And they didn't get much better than him. What a great fighter he was. He's going to personally sign the winner of our contest picture. And we'll get into the mail to you wherever you are around the world. So all you have to do is hit that freaking button and subscribe. And it automatically enters you in to win that great picture. All right? Now, don't forget, check out my great writing team at ringsidereport.com. And as we're known around the world since 2004, the heart of boxing. And we're proud of that moniker. All right, folks. Now, without further ado, I got some great questions once again. So let me get into your questions tonight. Forget about it. First up, Bad Brad. Love the show and great theme song by the man himself, Sinatra. My grandpa loved him and danced with my grandma around the house to his music when I was growing up in North Philly. I wanted to get your thoughts on this undeserving shot that appears Shannon Shut Up Already Briggs. Shut up. That's pretty funny, pal. Usually I'm the one with the nicknames. Shut Up Already Briggs is getting to fight Lucas Browne for the WBA heavyweight title. From Charlie T, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All right, Charlie T, first-time writer. Thanks for the props. I appreciate it. Hey, you don't get any better than Frank Sinatra. Forget about it. Now, I couldn't agree with you more, pal. You're preaching to the choir. How did Shannon Shut Up Already Briggs get a title shot? He didn't fight anybody. Code blue. Code blue. Check a pulse. Check a pulse. He hasn't fought a fighter with a pulse. Okay? I don't use the word bums because no fighter steps in a ring as a bum. But come on, the level of opposition. All I can say is forget about it. He talked his way into a fight, which, you know, it is what it is. Can Shannon win? Sure, anybody would have one of these, which is the last thing to go in a fighter, can win one, can win a fight. But here's the thing. Now, I think that Lucas Browne will take Shannon Briggs out between 6 and 8, in my opinion, okay? Between the 6th and 8th round, he's going to take him out, but we'll see. Who knows? Father Old Man Time or Father Time, whatever you want to call Shannon Shut Up Already Briggs. You never know with them. You never know. Great question, Charlie T from North Philly. And man, you guys got some great pizza there. All right. Next up, Bad Brad. How's things going in the good old Midwest? Come on. Just say you moved there because you're in a witness protection program. Okay, pal. And ran an organization on the East Coast. I know you did, Don Vito Berkowitz. Can you even get some real baked ziti there in Oklahoma? If not, I will send you some from my favorite joint in Little Italy. Okay, let's get to some boxing questions. Do you think Deontay Wilder can come back after such major surgery? If so, who do you have winning between him and Anthony Joshua, if Joshua is still a champion when they get that fight made? Signed, Don P. from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, Don P., Hey, he's a funny comedian like Don Rickles in the Witness Protection Program. Well, you know, that's an interesting thing. First of all, there's no such thing as the mafia. Didn't your parents tell you that growing up? There is no such thing. What are you talking about? Witness protection? Me? What would I need to be protected from? Forget about it. But you know, it's interesting you bring it up, and I gotta laugh. And when Debbie watches this show, she's gonna laugh, because here's the thing. I get asked more times in this voice, stand by, wait for it, Bad Brand, are you in the mafia? The mafia is 3 syllables with these people. Forget about it. Are you in the mafia? Like anybody that was or is in, which doesn't exist, would say, yeah, me over here, pal. I'm in the, the mother and father's intelligent agency. Get the heck out of here. But that was funny. Nonetheless, Don P. Now, your first part of your question was, your first question was say, yeah, Deontay Wilder did have some major surgery. I don't know. I think he'll come back, but if he starts having hand problems, that could be an end of a career. And he had major surgery. And it's always a psychological thing with your hands, because when you pop somebody and something happens to your hand, it keeps happening, your confidence level goes down. I don't care what anybody says. But we'll have to see. Now, if and when they make Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, fantastic fight on paper, I should say. I'd pay for a pay-per-view. Deserves to be on pay-per-view. Now, I've said it, and I will continue to stand by it. Deontay Wilder is very limited in skills, but he's got one of these, and nobody's really hit that, so we don't know what he's got up in this department here. Like we never knew about Roy Jones till Roy Jones got cracked. So until you crack him and see what happens, it's hard to say. But he's very unskilled, but he's got power, and power can equal you having not a lot of skills, because that can always level the field to a certain extent. Now, Anthony Joshua has skills, and he has one of these where he can crack. My prediction is, as I've always said, Joshua's going to clean out the heavyweight division. If and when they fight, I see Joshua stopping Deontay Wilder between 4 and 6, between the 4th and 6th round of that fight, which again deserves to be on pay-per-view. Now, was there anything else that you said? No, that was it. All right, Don P, the funny guy from Brooklyn, my old stomping grounds. The mafia. Who told you there was a mafia? No such thing as the mafia. They don't exist. They don't exist, pal. And on that note, folks, we're going to take a short commercial break. Embo Jewelry and Hatton's Finest uses traditional craftsmanship that ensures quality settings with a prompt turnaround. Located in Hatton Garden, their team of highly skilled craftsmen service both national and international clients. Raymond Mumford is the one you want to talk to when you go into the store. And if you're a boxing fan, make sure to talk a little bit of boxing with Raymond while you're making your purchase. Put a big smile on his face. And when you do talk to Raymond, make sure you tell him Bad Brad sent you. Forget about it. Hey folks, this is Bad Brad Burkwick, the host of the RSR Video Email Bag Show, Forget About It. And I want to talk to you about an exciting opportunity to advertise or sponsor on my show. If you're interested, send serious business inquiries to Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. Again, that's Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. Forget about it.
Excuse me?
What?
Aren't we supposed to be doing a shoot for your book ad?
Yeah, but I'm reading right now. I'm reading an interview in my book with James Quick Tillis, and I tell you what, I didn't realize I did a heck of an interview.
And
I guess we do need to do this book ad.
Yeah.
Hey folks, here's the book, Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime, by the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Me. Forget about it. All right, there it is on the back. Okay, and on the front. Now, how do you order this book? You go to authorhouse.com and you'll pick it up wholesale. You'll save a few fazools, forget about it. But if you want to go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble, you can do that too. You're just going to pay retail that way. Now, for all the folks that ask me, yes, I will take this book here if you mail it to me and cover postage and handling to Tulsa and to wherever you live in the world. I will personally autograph your book. Again, Boxing Reviews of a Lifetime by the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Forget about it. Bad Brad out. All right, folks, we're now back. And if you forgot who I am and you're living under some rock, around the world under some big, gigantic rock, I'm the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Forget about it. Bad Brad Berkwood. And this is another RSR Video Email Bag Show. Now, again, make sure you hit that button and subscribe. We're at 624 subscribers. We just got to make it to 700 before we do another drawing of a random winner. And what do you win? Again, a personally autographed signed picture from the one, the only, Larry the Eastern Assassin Holmes, the former WBC and IBF heavyweight champion, 1978 to 1985. And he had a freaking jab on him. Forget about it. Now, also don't forget to check us out on ringsidereport.com. As we are known since 2004. Can you believe it's 12 years? Going on 13 years soon that I've been running this site and owning it. And I'm proud of my team. I can't say enough great things about them. Ringsidereport.com, and as I said, we're known as the heart of boxing. Now, let's get into the remainder of your questions tonight. Next up, Bad Brad, saw your last show where you talked about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and fell on the floor with the nickname Make It Rain. I too think he will come back, but I want to ask you, who do you think will win between Garcia and Thurman if the fight really does come off? Signed, Scott A. from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Well, Scott A., welcome to the show. That's a new name. Winston-Salem, boy, your state is flip-flopping. They don't know who they're going to vote for, Trump or Clinton. It's very interesting. But you asked about Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman. If the fight does happen, and it probably will, it's an easy pick for me. Keith Thurman by decision. I think Danny Garcia is a damn good fighter, but I think he's a little overrated. Okay? I pick Keith Thurman to win probably a boring, maybe not a boring, maybe kind of excited. And it doesn't belong on pay-per-view. Let me add that. Keith Thurman by a close, unanimous decision, 116, 112, 115, 113. And if I recall, I think the Porter fight was 115, 113. At least I think two judges had Thurman and Porter at 115, 113. All right, pal. That's the answer to your question. Next up, and the last question of the night. Excuse me. Bad Brad, thanks for running the best Facebook forum around today. To be able to speak to my boxing idols and them responding is the greatest feeling in the world. When I subscribed to your channel, did you get the subliminal message that when you hit some 700 subscribers and give away the highly coveted Larry Holmes personal autograph picture, I was the random winner? Oh, he's a comedian. I got two comedians tonight. Yes, that was it. I wanted to get your take on Crawford versus John Molina Jr. if it comes off. Thanks, Robert F. from Bristol, Tennessee. Man, we got the South is rising. Forget about it. All right, Robert F. from Bristol, Tennessee. That's an interesting fight. I do think it will happen. Excuse me. I think that there'll be moments that Molina will be in the fight because, again, another guy that can crack. Remember Lucas Matisse, John Molina Jr., fantastic fight. But Terrence Crawford can crack too. And when you can crack, anything goes. In that fight, I see another knockout win. Terrence Crawford, I'm going to say between 9 and 10. Between the 9th and 10th round, Terrence Crawford. Now, all my picks tonight, folks, if you watch my shows on a regular basis, make sure you bet the house on the other fighter because it always seems when I go on record, I don't pick right. But when I don't go on record, I'm 99% right. All right, folks, that's another RSR Video Email Bag Show in the can. And as Frank Sinatra sang so eloquently, as he did in the opening of my show, the best is yet to come. Bad Brad out.